But in Christ, we inherit far more than we could ever have the time to sit down and count. For all eternity, we will be counting the trillions upon trillions that were given to us as a free gift in our inheritance in Jesus Christ. He doesn't just leave us with an antique lamp or a precious moments collection or a few Beanie Babies. No, he leaves us all the eternal riches of heaven. He leaves us all that we need and much more than we need, that we might find our way out of the chaos and find true order and peace and true joy and true satisfaction in his righteousness alone. Adam squandered our fortune and bankrupted the entire human race. But far greater is the gift that is free and that is ours in Jesus Christ. We're no longer bankrupt, but we are the wealthiest of all wealthy people all the world over. The free gift of Christ is far more significant than the trespass of Adam. Now look at the second thing Paul shows us in verse 16. That when you have the free gift, God can now justify you in spite of many transgressions. Read verse 16 again. And the free gift is not like the result of that one man's sin. For the judgment following one trespass brought condemnation, but the free gift following many trespasses brought justification. Now here Paul is re-emphasizing what he stated in verse 15. The free gift is not like the result of that one man's sin. He's simply rephrasing that the free gift is not like the trespass. But then he brings the argument further. What is the comparison he's bringing out here? It is between that of judgment that leads to condemnation and the free gift that leads to justification. Now let's remember something about justification. It's not merely a new relationship with God, nor is it a new status because, or not a new status before God, like we've leveled up in the world, or we just have a new place and he simply thinks more highly of us than he did before. No, justification is a new legal standing upon Christ's righteousness, and on this basis of Christ's obedience. So the free gift is not itself justification, but it's the foundation upon which justification will be built. Do you see that? Our justification is granted as a result of our having been given the free gift, which is Christ's righteousness, Christ's obedience, and the grace of God that accompanies it. So one of the wonderful, beautiful things that Paul does here is give us a framework within which we can place what we see playing out in all the gospel accounts: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And when you read the Gospels and you read about all that Christ did in the Gospels, you now have a better understanding of how to place that in the grand narrative of redemption. Why did Jesus do and say what he did and said? Everything you read, you can now go and be reminded, Christ is doing this not only to give me an example to follow, but he's laying the foundation for my acceptance before God by grace through faith alone. He didn't do anything haphazardly. He didn't do anything unintentionally. He didn't do anything unmeticulously. He did everything with purpose and direction and intention. And that purpose, that direction, that intention was the foundation that could be built so that your justification could stand and never be taken down. The foundation that was built, the free gift that was given, is so strong that no wind of sin can knock it down. No tornado of transgressions can move it. No tsunami of failure could ever make it shake. Your justification is indestructible because the foundation is the free gift, which is Christ's perfect righteousness. So we have all we need to respond to the evil one in the midst of the chaos. The evil one loves to come to us and say, you can't make it. Look at yourself. Stare yourself in the mirror. You can't be serious right now. Look at who you are. You're an epic failure. You're a mess. Look at, you're a liar. You're a cheater. You're a thief. You're a murderer